CSX Carrothers Secondary. The Carrothers Secondary used to be the old Pennsylvania Railroad line from Walbridge Town to Mansfield, Ohio. That would recently change till the 1986. CSX was a railroad in this area, and then CSX has decided to buy the main line, which was all jointed rail by the old Pennsylvania main line. You can see the Pennsylvania signal down there on AR Road. We were gonna catch it over there, but we decided to catch it by this approachlet signal. In the meanwhile though, CSX L334, it would have the brand new CSX's SD23T4s leading the way instead of the SD40-3, and CSX has decided to rebuild some of their SD40s. 29 of them has been rebuilt into the new Tier 4 locomotives, SD23T4s, SD23 DCMs, and one of them ended up being leading on the Woodville Loco. 1716 would be leading southbound for Woodville, Ohio. We would start our chase from Stanley Yard to Woodville, Ohio. In the meanwhile though, we were at Lemoyne Road by this approachlet signal. We're by Railroad Street, which I do not think this is a town, but wherever we're at has a bunch of homes, and the train would go through a silent neighborhood south of Walbridge. After getting this one at Railroad Street, we decided to head over towards Bradner Road outside of Genoa. And the meanwhile though, we did see some farm sheds like in the background, so we decided to catch L334 going across the field, framing the farming sheds in the background of L334 heading southeast. Besides getting the 334 at Bradner Road, we decided to head towards another spot of ours that we decided to shoot the 334 at. And that shot would be in the middle of a cornfield
just by Fostoria Road. 1716 would be the first SD23T4 locomotive that I would first saw of the CSX roster that CSX has. Apparently CSX has 28 of the DCM Tier 4 locomotives. Our last spot of the chase that we would catch them by is Township Road 28, just north of Woodville, before they would go into Woodville and switch at the grain industry. 1716 would Longwood forward going back north, but in this day we had other plans to go to, so we couldn't chase them go back north. We had to go further east that day. Since the Woodville Loco would go into Woodville now, there was no point of getting them entering the yard here in Woodville. But it would be another time till we chase the Woodville Loco again. April 4th, I decided to come back to the Carrothers secondary. The first two spots that we caught them at were Fostoria Road and Camper Road. We're on Township Road 163, Woodville, Ohio. So we're basically outside of Woodville, getting this neat type of framing that I decided doing the Woodville Loco on. after getting the Woodville Loco at State Route 163, we decided going into town of Woodville and seeing the Woodville Loco for the final time. Within the next couple months, we will see it again. But I think within the next couple months, they will get a new leader for the Woodville Loco. And this will be the final time that I will be on the Carrothers secondary. But until next time, though, I will see you guys next time in the Mitten State or the Buckeye State Wales.